got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG. Powers TCG. And 2D, your eyes do not deceive you. You are looking at my Irwin D. Luffy list. I'm talking about that Steve Irwin Crocodile Hunter. Oh, yeah. Smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Gang, this is very much a work in progress, but we're already getting some pretty good progress, okay? It's feeling pretty good. Now, I think the only difference between this list and the one I was testing a good amount of before I got into it, got any further, was, because we're going to get right into it. No, Adobe. I was running my Luffy list, okay? I was running probably 4 of these and none of these, and we were just searching, getting to where we needed to be, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I got it right here. It was probably this one was the latest one. Oh, that was the old school buffoonery. No, that was a lot of fun too. But anyways, what I was trying to accomplish, I was trying to, you know, this was a list. I'm glad I actually pulled this one up. This one, we were doing a bunch of things, right? We were doing a bunch of things at once, trying to see which one stuck. This is probably one of the most seen, you know, Black Purple Luffy videos I did in a while, so I know a lot of you are familiar with it. However, on this one, I figured out, because I was in the midst of making a Crocodile video, which will be coming out, and I said, wait a minute, like, this card goes hard in the paint, right? You can't KO it because they'll just play it again from trash, okay? And then it'll free something else that's 9 or less, draws you a card. That reminds me of another 9 calls card that draws me a card and gives me immediate value in the rush. This costs 1 less. Immediate value, drawing the card. Immediate value, you can't attack. You got to understand that I don't believe that this card was meant to be ramped into. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that this card is meant to be played a turn earlier, because when we do that, not only do we get a brick out of our hand that replaces itself with another card, but it freezes something on the board. And at that point in time, if we can afford 8, there's nothing on the board that they could have played that this will not freeze, okay? Also, it's a card with flexibility, okay? You got to understand that you don't even have to play this card on curve, okay? You could play this card. You could get to your ramp, you know, make sure you got your broofies, make sure you got your, you know, finisher Luffy, stay out of my personal space, which I thought I had at 3, but we'll talk about that. But make sure you got your other bigs out, and then kind of wait for them to drop their thing, right? I mean, the Dawn only goes up to 10, okay? And this is why I say it's still a work in progress, because you got to understand that 9 or less can't attack. That is literally everything except for your 10 drops, okay? Everything except for your 10 drops. And practically, that's everything except for Blocker Beard or Tax Beard. I'm trying to think of, or Lawn Beppo. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a few cards that are actually being played that escape this reach at this point in time. Now, if we get back to the old school Black and Purple Luffy, where we were dropping Surus, and, you know, we were also minusing and reducing and popping, and we had Kaido. You guys remember the Kaido days. Then, of course, we'd be having a different conversation, right? Then this would touch anything and everything. So that's why I'm saying this is a work in progress, and I'm giving it to the Black Purple Luffy community, not the creators who are going to steal it and act like they came up with it. No, the guys who are actually, you know, passionate in our scene. And, you know, let's see what we can do with this one, gang. I'm going to show you what I have done just thus far. And I'll throw a graphic in here, too. Can I get a graphic? I think I have. Oh, it's on my phone. Anyways, I was just learning the lists. And I won, I think, like 10 out of the 16, okay? And that was me, like, adjusting ratios, you know, getting my Horatio Sands down, getting everything down. and I still was able to win that mini. And this is going into OP14, obviously, right? I've got this card. So I feel like there is some, as a commenter in one of my last videos said, in the Dofi video, I feel like there's some legs to this. I feel like there is. We still win by the traditional Monkey Aloof into Goldie Roger, 9K body, rinse and repeat. Get our finisher Luffy out, which I do think I had 3 of. I do think maybe I had 1 less here and 1 more here. Maybe that's what it was. Don't quote me, but I do remember having 3. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah. So we wound up, we were running some of the lists. You will see we were running like something like this. And that's a bit much. That's a bit much. That's a lot of much, okay? And I understand that the law doesn't search this or this, but I needed some consistency again to just find the Luffy. All we want to do is find that Luffy, because everything still does work around the Brewfy, okay? You got to get your brew, and then you have fun, all right? Then you call the boys over. If you ain't got the brew, don't call the boys over yet, okay? So anyhow, this is the list I have for you. I cannot tell you how just like this card just sticks, it stays, and it plays, okay? They don't want to KO it. If they do, it's just going to come back and free something else, okay? I mean, it's a 10K body. It's not going anywhere. Only blue decks run their, como se dice, run real red rock removal. You know what I mean? And there's just Ace, and there is, I don't even think Vivi runs it. I don't believe Fishman Karate runs it. You get what I'm saying? So it's pretty nuts. It's just Ace. And then another note, you know, I haven't tested this out, you know, extensively, but like if this card were to get popped by a Shanks, you get what I'm saying? Guess what? It play itself, and now that Shanks can't attack. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be the list right now. Threw the extra Gum Gum Gatlings in there just to mitigate the 4, 8, 12, 14, 18 bricks. Okay, 18 bricks. It's a little hefty. It's not as big as what was this one right here? This one was 7, 11, 14, 17, and then 21 bricks. Okay, not including this. So that was, so we got a little bit. I was also hooping. You guys remember that list was hooping pretty good too. But anyways, we're definitely looking to get into some trouble today. I think this is closer to what I would normally run now. I don't think I run these Namis though. I think I run the Frankies instead. But anyhow, if you've been getting joy and or knowledge from the channel, do consider you got me watching 2XKO. Hey, I've been getting cold, and guess what? They not banned, but they nerfed everybody, and now everybody's back to my team, Ari and Jinx. All right. Anyways, do consider joining that 3-piece Navy, dog. Come on down, be smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang, and thank the gang for keeping this boat afloat. I don't even know what we're gonna see this time. Oh, I swear to God, I didn't know. Oh, I must has. Look at that. 3-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order, gang. Oh, that's lit. We're gonna have to do another. You know what? I'm gonna do another one. K Design, send me that one, and we will do another purple Luffy list. I thought we were just gonna get hype on this again, but yeah, no, that's a bit of too much. I can't wait to see this. And then all the music you're hearing is coming from 3-piece TCG. I mean, me. Anyways, let's get into these smashes, shall we? All right, gang. So this is perfect. We're gonna show you guys how the list works, right? Okay, how do we get it going? Okay, now. I'm choosing to go second in a lot of matches. Reason being is because, one, I get that search like that on curb, and when I play Brewfy out, by the time I play Brewfy out, they've already got 5 Dawn, and this one I'm ramping, that's crazy. They have already got 5 Dawn, so we get the immediate value from Brewfy, and we keep it moving. All right, now, also, they want to see their ramp or else, you know what I mean? Or they're just not going to get to do what they want to do. Here, we're going to go ahead and do our Thug Diz. Now, remember, you know, this is top meta. Number 1 draft pick. Tier 0. The greatest. Dofi. Now, you know, I'm teasing because of my last video, you know, Super Saiyan Beavis. But, you know, this leader is fun. It is fun. It's a fun leader. It's good. We need to do some more labbing on it. I'll say that much. We need to do some more labbing on it. It doesn't come out of the box ready to roll like people would make it seem. Anyhow, okay. All right, so they're gonna establish that Monet. We're gonna get that going. Bing, bang, boom, bop. Let me go ahead and turn this volume off here. 7 into 5. See what I'm talking about? The immediate value. Now they've actually been ramping also. So, and if they ramped once, that means they are on even curve. So we can expect their Doflamingo, the Super Saiyan Beavis, to be right on time. Now they're gonna draw some cards and some Dawn. God, bleh. Got rid of that, huh? Anyways, we're gonna swing 7 to 5, and we just gotta get while the getting's good. Okay, we just gotta bust them up while the getting's good. And okay, they got an Usohachi. They're looking to rest some things. Okay, and yeah, I think that's what it is with Doflamingo. As much as you feel good giving a concise, I was gonna say cohesive, maybe that's the word too, but a real cohesive, like just Don Quixote Pirates list, I don't think that's all you're going to be running. I don't think that's all you're going to be running. It's tough though, because, you know, like my immediate thought was, oh yeah, put Big Mom, the new Big Mom from EBO3. That's not going to, you can't make her give you a life. Look at this. Enough of that. Look at this. We're at 9 Dawn. We're going to drop that. Guess what? Dofi can't swing. Oh, yeah. Dofi can't swing. And they're probably going to get 3 7K swings back at him. Probably. Unless I want to hang on to something. But that's what we could do. I think I want to hang on to something. Yeah. Give him a 5 into sugar. There we go. And then let's put 1 here. I don't know if we actually need to, actually. Yeah, I don't know if they have any abilities that are cost dependent. But Crocodile strikes. Okay, Crocodile strikes, and Crocodile drew us that secret Luffy, $1 billion Luffy. So now all we have to worry about is 2 attacks, just like that, Oh, you know what? If they were at 10 Dawn, we would need to worry about their 10 cost Doflamingo. But if we put 1 on our leader, guess what? Crocodile can't get popped. And that 10K is still out there. Now, this is a game where, as you can see, I'm still running both. And the only reason why I stopped is for what you're seeing right here. We got out of that with Hell's Judgment, by the way. And look at this. I got a handful of bricks, but their Dofi cannot attack again. Oh, yeah. Now, they're at 10 Dawn this time. So I should probably start to concern myself with, you know, that ability. And I don't even have a Gum Gum Giant anyways. So it would behoove me to put 1 Dawn on my leader, swing for, I would say 5, 8, and then 10. Okay, they're going to turn that Crocodile sideways. Yeah, okay. Well, there goes the Crocodile attack. Now we're just swinging 7. Okay. Yeah. Swinging 7 again. Okay, we don't care. Are they not going? Yeah, they're going to 10, Jack. What were you thinking? We weren't thinking. But you know what? If I'm not mistaken, we're going to 10. And we already have a Broofy established. Regardless, okay, we are not getting threatened by lethal just yet. Especially being a 7K body, especially having 5 cards in hand, and them not knowing we are bricked up, okay, like a Marine soldier in front of Boa Hancock right now. Okay, they got rid of that. Great, get rid of that, please. Swinging 12 there, that's tough. We gotta let it go. Guess what? No more attacks for you, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. And you feel like you have to address the body, right? You can't just let him hang and bang like that. Now look. Now look. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Big city development. Big city hooping with that big city. Fresh. Oh, you're getting 7? I'm about to sneeze. Yeah. 7, 9, and 2 11s. And again, I'm still not prepping, teching for that daggum 10 drop that they could drop at any point in time, which I really need to put one on my leader for. But, you know, please do me a favor, Jack. God bless. We're going to get him down to 1. Okay. We're going to get him down to none. Okay. Yeah. If I would have, you got to understand, I'm still testing. If I put 1 on my leader, then their 10 drop can't do nothing to the rest. Now, they can still only get rid of 1. Okay. We're still a 9K body. You know, these are things that they're just not going to be overcome in 1 round. And this is the first round since they've dropped Doflamingo. This is the first round they're able to attack with them. Think about that. That's crazy. If they don't address these 10s, and they can't, or they're just going to bounce right back, we are going to have 3 10K attacks. And then if I drop Secret Luffy, 2 more like 9K attacks. Like, it's that real. It is that real. See what they got for us. Okay, 10. Jack, I don't care. I will do that. That's 1 less egg to fry. 1 less bell to answer, 1 less egg to fry. It only works on characters, though, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, cool. So they're going to get a life back. And they got 2 Dawn active. We've got a possible Neural Beam, right? Okay, 10 to 5 again. What they got? Okay. They got 8, 10, 11, right on the money. I'm going to swing cheap. Just get a card out of their hand. Which is kind of dangerous because, yeah, they could have like Neural Beamed our Croc. They could have Neural Beamed that. But it wouldn't matter, I guess, at that point because we would still have 2 more swings. Actually, now they could have Neural Beamed this. But, yeah. Yeah, we were playing full buffoonery right there. So this is where we didn't even, this isn't even final form yet, right? This isn't even final form yet. And what you guys saw right here is the reason why I will eventually, this is my favorite character card from OP09, hands down my favorite character card. But this is the reason why I started to move away from playing them. Now, let's keep it moving. Let's not get too excited. It's just tier 0 Dofi, okay? All clickbaiting Usopp's 9 out of 10 clickbaiting Usopp's agree that this is just tier 0 top meta contender. So, you know, let's take it easy. Let's get to the next. All right, now we got ourselves a little bit of that Fishman karate. Now, these were made over this Thanksgiving weekend, right? I'm recording this video on Saturday. So, and I had Thanksgiving Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm recording this video on Sunday. Today's Sunday. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of this, and you might see a lot of me never getting warmed up, right? Because the way I like to make a video, get a good couple of games in, and then I get warmed up, and then, you know what I mean? But this is a lot of like touch and go. But I was so excited for this leader, right? Or not this leader, but this list. Of course for the leader, but you get what I'm saying. So anyways, here we go. Reveal and draw Marco PRB02. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're running the Marco. They want to draw some cards. Now, we've got a good amount of 2Ks in our hand. We got the ramp in our hand. I'm thinking I might drop that Nico Robin just to have a body to pressure this Arlong and Karobi, it looks like. Anyways, they're going to do a 7K swing, no doubt. And I believe this is another one where we chose second. If not, we're definitely okay with going second. Okay. We get another one. And I'm telling you, dog, this was Brick City. So, like, this is why I was like, you know what? Oh, we do that one. I wonder why we did that one. Oh, we did that one so that next turn, if we ain't got nothing to play, we can play Nico Robin and ramp again. You got to be thinking with your dipstick there. But anyhow, the way I was looking at this play in particular is that these 3 Luffys could be 3 law searchers, right? Which would give me a hand of not just 2 2Ks and bricks, but 2 2Ks, 3 1Ks. Not just 3 1Ks, but I could have searched and possibly found my Broofy. And that's when I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do Croc style, I got to do Croc style. If I'm going to go full Steve Irwin, you got to go full Steve Irwin. So Crocodile Hunter it was, and we have a croc in hand so I can search freely, right? And I just really want to find my Broofy. I honestly want to find the Broofy more than anything. And there we have it. But there we go. We are stacked. Officially stacked. Okay? And so is their board, unfortunately. Now, we've got some counter, but we are now a 2K body, which really helps our calls. Against them, it really doesn't matter whether it's going to be a 6 or a 7. The only difference that could have been made is if I were to attach one Dawn to my leader, okay? Luffy would have, or Broofy would have been safe from the Raging Tiger, right? Gravity Blade. It would have been safe from that, but as far as I know, Jinbe doesn't really run those, okay? Now, they like to do their punches in bunches. Fortunately for us, we are plus 2K, and we got a Hell's Judgment. So, this is a round that can make or break us. We are bricked up the house down. Mama Boots house down sideways. Wicked house down. I was telling him I'm 7K. And it looks like because of the development, they weren't able to do anything else. Now, I chose to go ahead and play out a Rush Luffy, draw a card that turn. And we're just going to do some bussing up. We're going to do some bussing up, okay? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, Luffy drew us a card. Also set us back one Dawn. That's another thing that the Croc does well that I really like, is that we get that ability without having to -1 to do so. The only awkward turns with Black Purple Luffy in my most optimal final form build are when you would like to be going into 10 Dawn the next turn because you want to play your Goldie Roger, but you're right at 9 Dawn. You -1 go to 8, you -2, and that means you come back to 8, and then wait, I don't know, but anyways, there's certain times where you kind of net -1 Dawn with your big Scoot Luffy and your Broofy. All right, that's not gonna happen. Fortunately for us, we've got the counter here. We've got the counter this time. Yeah, it's looking at my Gucci. It's about the time. Now I might just play. Yeah, here we go. Now we draw another card, draw into more counter, and guess what? Their biggest threat on the board can't attack. Is anybody listening? Are y'all checking this out? Irwin D. Luffy, okay? Crocodile Hunter. We are going in. And now I'm just like, yo, give me 13. No blockers present. Oh, yeah. Dad ain't home. Let me through the back door. You know what I'm saying? What'd they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3K counter. That was not working out for him. Again, you got to see the development, right? You got to see the Croc value. Okay, this is another OP14 leader. Let's keep it moving. See what else we got. All right, now we're going up against our own Crocodile. Crocodile. Okay. I don't know what that was, but maybe that was the last match. Anyhow, I wonder if we got a different list yet, though. Okay. We chose to go second again because, again, we don't care to have their Croc played on curb. That's okay. They can miss that. We are good with that. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this leader is it's got a very interesting curb going first or second. If it's first, they're running the Robin out on curb. If it's second, they're running that Croc out on curb. But for us, we got to see that the unicorn play, right? The two Zoro style play for our going second, which is we're able to ramp and then we just play the next one out, and we get a Dawn to swing 6. And for me, I really like this play because we really want to get Croc out the building fast. Okay, now look, we chose to go second again, right? So now what happens? We get the swings 5, 6, and 7, or 8 maybe. Or we're gonna do 7 and 7? Yeah, we're gonna do 7 and 7. Yeah, because they don't get rid of anybody. They can turn you sideways, and then they can swing into you. But understand, you turn that 7K body sideways, that's gonna cost you Dawn, right? And then the Dawn that you can add is going to have to overcome 2, 4, 5K encounter. Will I let it all go? Absolutely. To save Broofy? Absolutely. But it's still very imposing. Now 7 to 5. Might let that go. We don't let it go. Oh, we're getting aggressive. We're making them think we got all the cards. We immediately fold. Now, there's nothing left to it but to do it. Let's throw our $1 billion Luffy out there, right? Now, what I don't think they know is I got 3, count them, 3-piece TCG Goldie Rogers in the bank, right? Burning a hole in my hand. And I'm not going to throw that curve off for nothing or nobody. Like, I would almost rather take 2 hits and go down to 0 than use that Gum Gum Giant and not be able to play Goldie Roger. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that real. They're also at 9. That means that they can freeze, right? But they can't, we can't use Goldie Roger just yet, right? Okay. All right. Tough stuff. Okay. We could counter out of that, keep that alive, and go 2 swings for game. Yeah, because... Oh, well, they're going to swing there. Yeah, I was going to say. Well, I was just not worried about them swinging into anything else. Now we're at 10 Dawn. Now we're at 7. We're going to swing 8 into face, and I'm sure they can get out of that. They got plenty of cards to get out of that. Okay. And now the thing is that because of our rush, right? Because of Black Purple Luffy, Peanut Butter Luffy, because of their innate ability to get big and rush down to the ground, we have been able to get them down to 0 life. So where we would have otherwise entered the bone zone of them looping their crocodiles, which it looks like they're not doing, which is hashtag hashtag unfortunate. Well, they do have a blocker up. Usohachi will not work there. Yeah, might as well. Now we're at 10. We might as well. Yeah. We got rid of them. Okay. And they didn't also want to get rid of their crocodile, bounce back, and to get another one out of there, which is, again, I would say a misplay, but yeah. So the turn you play your crocodile, you can get 2 bodies frozen. The next turn, you bounce them back and you put them on here and you just get rid of 1. But because of that, I just don't have to. I think they should have froze Luffy, the secret Luffy, yeah. Because now I don't have to worry about it, and you've got 2 cards in hand. I think I could rock actually. Yeah, I think we'll do this and we'll rock. Because you got to understand that we are a 9K body. They're not, even if they hit us once, they're not hitting us twice. Not if we can go to 12 twice. Bars. Look at that. Okay. Now I can take this next hit and lure them into giving me all the Dawn and then do my thing again. Yeah, take this one for sure. Because I don't know of any power-up abilities that they have. We don't even got no counter. That's crazy. There we go. 11. Perfect. Good game. GG, boss. Yeah. So they did have that, but again. So this time we didn't get the croc off. You know what I mean? This was just true blue, true blue. True purple black Luffy shenanigans, right? But yeah, now they didn't see double crocs, which is what you want to do. You want to see double crocs. You want to croc out, okay? Croc this guy, croc that guy, and I mean, it gets nuts. It gets nuts. But anyways, that'll be the next video. Don't you guys worry. All right, gang. Now we're going up against a little bit of that Gecko Mario, okay? Super Gecko Mario for the N64, for the SNES, for the SNES. Actually, the first system I played was NES. Anyways, we got Nami gonna grab us out at Gum Gum Giant because we kind of got everything else we're looking for, man. There we go. Now we got some good ramp. Now, Gecko Moria, it looks like, I feel like this is the later list. But anyways, Gecko Moria is a very volatile creature for us to be going up against because of their ability to go wide and then swing a lot, right? Look at what they're doing here. And they just were able to reveal and draw a Perona. And guess what they're going to be able to do? They're going to be able to drop that Perona. Oh, it's that one, okay. I thought it was the one that makes me trash a card. But anyways, we're also able to bust them up, though. We've already gotten big. We're already busting them up. This is why we go second, right? This is why we go second. So they're at 7 Dawn. World at their fingertips. They're actually able to swing at us. They got rid of a card. We could ramp, absolutely. Oh, are we already at 10? Thanks to that solid choice to include Gum Gum Gatling. Is our voice, are we going to clear it? No, we're not going to clear it. We're going to talk right through it. Dang it. I always lose that. Anyways, they got Perona. Homeboy can't attack. Swinging 10. We got him down to 0, baby. We got him down to 0. Everybody is running that daggum croc event, okay? That croc is the black Gum Gum Giant, okay? And it can nullify. So it even has, you know, other properties. They can nullify your blocker and go for game. Remember that. 7 to 7. God bless America. We got to get rid of that. Draw me into some counter. Good. Okay, this is the new list with Law. Oh, and right on time. Look at that. I'm not even thinking about it, baby. Guess what? Now you can't attack. Now, I want you guys to see what happened here. Just real quick. We're at... Okay. It was just that turn. On their last turn, they had 0 life. Okay? Swinging 7 in here, but we went up to 9. Feeling mighty fine. Okay? Now, thanks to that Gum Gum Giant, we're able to draw on the 2 more cards. They put out their big. Guess what? It doesn't matter. I'm not even thinking about it. Look at that. Draw a card. Draw 2K. You can't attack. And now you're going to get a 7. I'm going to go to 7. You're going to get an 8. You're going to get a 10. And I still have 2 Dawn up. Still, somebody come look at this. This is crazy. Still got 2 Dawn up just in case I draw into a Hell's Judgment or something. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And they were, like we just said, they were just at 2 life. Right back down to 0, baby. There's nothing you can do. And we got counter this time. Oh, we got some counter. All we got to do is counter out of the first couple of attacks. Yeah. At this point, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. GG's. All right. Now I just want to take a second, you know, because, you know, this was that second most requested list. All right. And this is why I had to come with it. But I want to take a second to highlight to you guys that this is another game we're ending just like this. Okay. I have tested things out with you guys in the past and the cards just flat out never came up. Cards just flat out never came up. So we're just like, it was a great idea, you know, but that never came up, never felt real, never felt right. This into this, into this, or this into this, into this. It's happening every game, okay? It's happening every game. So we gotta, like, you know what I mean? This is point A, point Z is final form tournament ready. You know what I'm saying? We are getting there. We are getting there by establishing the C for consistency, which is one of the most important. All right, now it's time for a little I fought the law and the law hopefully done one, okay? We chose to go first this time because we really wanted to throw off their curve, okay? So that's fine. Look at this going first curve we got. And this is just perfect, man. This is just perfect. Goodness gracious, dog. Look at this. Whoever, I don't know if that was the last match. We won that one. We search out our Broofy, and we've got everything we need. We've got turn 2 ramp and Zoro. We get to keep that 2K. And then the rest are bricks that we will be playing in sequential order. And that is fine with me. That is fine with me. Why? I'll take a hit here. But the next turn, I'm going to be at 7. Okay? That's what we're talking about. And they're playing a Frankie. I could see the value in that. I could see the value in that. But here's where it gets a little tough for us, okay? We're going second, not first. So we're right back to that familiar state of not getting our value up front, right? So anyhow, let's keep it moving. Let's see what we can. Let's keep it moving, keep it grooving. All right. We're gonna get 5 into 5. At this point, we got 2Ks. Okay, 7, and I think we're gonna get it to. Okay. Now I think this one we might wind up taking as well. Yeah. We could make them bounce a Dawn back, but I don't think we need it like that. Bars. Let's get that Basil Hawkins out of there. And the cool thing about Basil Hawkins is that, yes, they found a Luffy and they're going to be able to search. That's kind of unfortunate. But they could have put back a lot of bigs. And then if all they searched out was that Cavendish, that's kind of okay with me too. Now, I'm going to make it so that their 7K body cannot attack. A little preemptive. It doesn't feel like I'm getting that big city value. But having that 10K body established early is going to yield dividends. I think is the give dividends. Anyway, pay dividends. It's going to do something. Yeah, I would have definitely liked to get that Zoro out there. Now, yeah, we're going to have to Gatling away a judgment plus something. Okay, that's tough. It doesn't look like, oh yeah, I don't think Broofy's sticking around, unfortunately. On 4 tuna fish Mintley, I don't believe that Broofy's going to be sticking around because somebody else is going to also get that plus 2K from the Frankie. Yeah, I see their tech now. I see the tech. So now they're just trying to figure out who they want to give their what's going to basically be a 10K swing. So yeah, Luffy is going. Broofy is not going to stick around. It is not. Do not adjust your sets. Their time isn't even going. What's going on? Oh, they quit. Well, that's unfortunate. How much counter do they have? We're going over the counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so they only had 4 counter. I can tell you guys right now, I'm going to go 11 and 11. So if they were to pop this one, that's fine with me. I had 2 options. I could have played this out, right? And then I could have gone 7, and then 7, and then 10, and then what have you, right? But I think that where my mind was at the beginning of this round, what my next round was like, okay, you get rid of Broofy. You've got 1 card. I can swing big a few times, right? And so I could have done something like give 1 Dawn here. That's 11. 6 Dawn here is 11. And so 1 plus 6 would leave, that would leave 3 up. So I could have done like 8. You get what I'm saying? I could have done 8 here, seen what you got, and then done, 10 and 11, and I just don't think that they make it out of there. Actually, they could have swung here too. So then it would have just been 11, 2 big swings. Anyways, let's keep. All right, now we got ourselves some Boa Hancock. The hand is cocked. Let's see. I don't know. I guess it was after that one. Anyways, so we are starting off. What was our opening hand? They chose to go second. Okay, so we're forced to go first, but we're liking what we see. We got our Law. We got our Luffy. We are trusting a little bit of the heart of the cards, though. I'll tell you that much. And it's always tough to bottom deck a Croc and mainly bottom deck our Gum Gum Giant. But we got ramp on ramp on ramp. We're going to swing 7 into 5. Now, Boa Hancock is a leader you do not want to mess around with. You want to get them out early and often, okay? I'm over here trying to figure out. Oh, it was the Law. Yeah, it was the Law. Anyways, yeah. So you want to get them out of here. You can't mess with the Coochie Pirates, or you will be paying for it. You know what I mean? And we do not want to give up any more life than we have to in this matchup. So we can play out our Broofy, right? That is good. I think it would be wise of us to, swing 5 if you must. What might happen is they may, okay. Put the Dawn on your leader, please. There we go. And the reason we did that is because if Boa Hancock blocked, Then we could swing and win with Nico Robin for 5. And then they would have to give us a card or take a life, and then they would swing into Nico Robin more than likely, right? I'm not going to just throw Nico to the wind like that because, you know, we might want to swing with her at some point. What did we get rid of there? We got rid of a Zoro. Okay. So our next turn, we have some options. Oh, Brufy's an even gooder option. There we go. Now if they get rid of our Brufy at any point in time, we're still feeling mighty fine, okay? That's a 8. So even if they block, they got to give me a 2K. I really don't want them to block and take a life from us, but it is what it is. After that, though, once they use their blocker, what we could do is attach 1 to that Nico Robin and just poke the mama bear one more again. Now here, we could even just swing 5. It's different when you have a bigger threat behind. They gotta treat the little one with some respect. See, now we did that backwards. I think we should have swung with Nico Robin with 5. They would have given us a block or something. But either way, we got the counter out of their hand. It is what it is. They got 4 cards to our 2. We've got 3 life to their 2. They've got a wider board, but we've got a 7K bodied leader, and it looks like they're only going to get so many 7K swings. Yeah, that's not worth it. Just hang on to it. Yeah. Okay, 6 and a 7. Yeah, remember that. 6 and a 7 again. Remember that. I think that I thought they were just turning them sideways so that I'm tempted to swing back, but they don't want to do that. Okay, cool. Now we're going to be a 9K body. Oh, yeah. Feeling mighty fine. Okay. Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time. Feeling mighty fine. Got him down to 0. You got to be kidding me. 10. All right. Now look. In any other circumstance, that might have spelt death. In any other circumstance, that would have spelt death. Okay, they dropped the big little mom, and they went up 1 life. We went down 1 life. Everybody's gonna get one. You get it done. You get it done. You get it done. Oprah Winfrey Hancock. Okay, Gorgon Sisters. You know what? On the way to LCQ, my wife and I were watching. Listening to a novel about. Yeah, give him Sanji. Listening to a novel about Medusa. It was a really good read. Listen. Anyhow, everybody can swing 7 at this point. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to let go of one of these Brufys. Fine. I'll let go of one of them. But I'm going to get that Hell's Judgment off, right? And then I'm going to melt the other 2. And you can't do nothing now. Oh, yeah. You can't do nothing. Not to mention, we had the Croc to freeze. Not to mention, I just drew into the big dog. Big dog status. There we go. And at this point, I think 14 should do it. But I think, if I know Boa Hancock the way I do, I think Boa would want Luffy to finish her off. Yo! I'm going to swing 9 twice, and then a 10. And that's the game, baby. And that's the game. Look at this. Somebody come look at this, man. Look at that. Abysmal. 0 life because of the Hancock. Everybody had 7. But by the time you were at 7, we was at 9, baby. Oh, yeah. Keep it moving. All right, gang. Now, this is after, I don't know what, I need to keep track of these names. But anyways, we decided we're feeling a little ballsy. Feeling like we got it like that. We wanted to go up against some Emu. We chose to go second. That's always a good omen against Emu. I forget where we were at with our last list. I do feel like I was able to hoop with our last list, though, and it's because of that guy right there. Because you're not popping him on curb with your Marcus, right? And we are continuing to develop and swing 7s and do our thing, right? Even take a life and swing double 7s, okay? That's why going first against them with with Ace can be doable in the right scenario. because we have access to yams, right? We got access to these 7K bodies that'll let us swing 7 twice in a turn. That's really that's just it. Now, I think looking back, I would have went ahead and countered out of that one with an Uso Hachi. Me oh so horny, but we didn't. And we're setting up our next turns right now. I'm gonna swing 6. That's gonna easily be blocked out of, but it's fine. We got the Broofy established, right? So moving forward, we will be a 7K bodied leader, and that's gonna make us harder to swing into. They get out Sega Saturn instead of what is it? Warmonger, Warlong? I don't know. The guy, the blocker that gives them a card, and we like that. We like that. We take another hit. I don't know about that, Jack. I don't know about that at all, because we really like to take life when it comes to with our Luffy. Okay, so looking back, I'm learning a bunch right now watching this game back. I don't like that decision. You get what I'm saying? So we swing 7 there. That's good. We swing 7 again. We're gonna get them down to 2 life. Now remember, getting them down to 2 life before we want to get our machine going. That's where it's at. Now we're gonna let him go. Again, we got all this countering for what? All dressed up, nowhere to go. Wow. Okay, so they actually use the equilibrium to knock us off, keep us off kilter. Okay, and they do have another event up. So I'm gonna go ahead and what do you want to do? Give them a big swing? You want to swing 5 and 7, 6 and 7? I don't know about that, Jack. I don't know about that one bit. I don't know about that one bit. Guys, we're learning from my mistakes at this point. Learning from my mistakes at this point. What should have been done there? What should have been done there was a big swing. I should have kept 2 of those Dawn. I should have swung 9. Made them get rid of Never Existed plus another card. Maybe it would have been the same. Maybe it would have been the same reaction. You know what I mean? But c'est la vie, dog. Now 7 into 7. That's easy money. That's light work, right? 9 into 7. See, this is where we could have avoided both swings with Hell's Judgment if we would have left Hell's Judgment up, and we would have had the 9K swing. So that's where that lack of value is sitting. Now we can monkey to Loof. Okay, go ahead and swing 7. Get that life. Okay, and I think I want to swing another 7 and then another 7, and then 7 twice more is what I mean to say. Are we talking about 8? We're talking about 8 and then 2 9s. Okay. Now they got rid of Ground Death, is what I believe that's called. Okay. Now I'm not going to kill him here now. Now I'm not going to kill him. Another good key indicator that you're going to win the Emu match is when they start getting low in cards. Okay. Now we're swinging 7 there. We're going to restand. Okay, cool. I would... Oh, we're holding out for Hell's Judgment. Okay. So we got him down to 1 life. Okay. We're going to have multiple swings. They've got to see there. Okay, they do see it. Again, I've taken 2 life this game that I really wish I hadn't. One of them would have just having 1 more life would make me feel amazing. But okay, there. Now we can do Hell's Judgment. You don't want to do Hell's Judgment. What is really going on, gang? What is actually box happening right now? If I would have Hell's Judgment that, I could have got rid of that card. Hang on, with a base cost of 6. So if I would have Hell's Judgment there, I would have gotten out of that attack and this next attack. I would have got out of that. Kept whatever was in hand. And that attack, right? And then if you wanted to get rid of that, you would have had to get rid of that. And then guess what? I would have had an Uso Hachi to turn War Curry sideways and then go for game. And then go for game just like that. Now, lucky for us, we do still have a Sanji to play. So we're going to go ahead and do Sanji, turn that sideways. We will still have, okay, they didn't want to play no more. How much Dawn did they, what did they have? They had no Dawn active. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we would have had that. That would have been big money right there. So we would play out Sanji. We would have put 1 Dawn back, right? No, we could just go ahead and put 2 Dawn back. I think that would have been best, because then we would have had 4 Dawn to play with. And then so we would swing 5, get 1, right? Then we would swing 7, get 1, 2, and 3. And then we would swing, at that point, we would have had 4 Dawn, and then we could have swung 9 twice, and that would have been the ball game. that would have been the ball game against Emu. Okay. Now, of course, Croc didn't come into play, right? This was good old fashioned black purple peanut butter Luffy. Okay. They did see their 5 elders the one turn that they could, but by then it was just too late. Did they see all their pieces? They did not see all their pieces. They did not see all their pieces. Yeah, I'm telling you, gang, when you're busting these guys up real fast and in a hurry, you're gonna start to get some faltering on the other end. You're gonna get some faltering on the other end. But anyways, let's keep moving. All right, gang, going up against the Vivi Theory. Shout out to the Vivi Theory. Gonna search, grab us the Luffy. Yeah, now Vivi is a very interesting leader. I really want to play some Vivi. I'm a naughty boy in this game. I'm a naughty boy. I like doing things that we're probably not supposed to be able to do, and one of them is giving Kaido rush. Okay, get the cuss out of here. Who doesn't love a 10 for 12 that draws you 4 cards and has rush? I mean, come on. It's why we play the game. Anyways, yeah, we already got our pieces, so Law can chill. We got the Broofy. There we go. Got the Broofy. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and swing 6. We just want to make it so that when they block, they still got to give us a card. Now we're swinging 8. They're going to block. They're still going to give us a card. What card? Now they're running Yamato, which is also a very prime pick. I really like that because that card's going to draw you 2 and you can give it rush. Very spicy Fenrir. I've played them before. I've played them a few times actually. Okay, so now shout out to Fenrir. Swinging 5. Okay. Now, guess what I'm about to do? Oh, yeah. It's Crocodile time. It's Crocodile time. What a croc. Swinging 6 in the face, and that Ben Beckman can't even swing. Now, why Ben Beckman didn't swing already? Probably because they used their attack. I forget. Sometimes I just forget. Oh, they did that with their leader ability and preemptively so that they could KO our Luffy. Okay, good. We got it, chat. All right. Now we could just drop Goldie Roger, have a big boy body, go up to 7, and give them 1. There we go. Now I need Dawn from everybody, or Dawn. I need cards from everybody. I need cards for everything at this point. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Swinging 10. I'm gonna need a card from that. Okay. And they're keeping everything alive. Now here's where we get big Shanks Daddy action. Here's where we get big Kaido action. This is their territory. Kaido. There you go. They just drew. This is why I want to play it so bad. It looks so fun. So much fun. And I actually got that card. I got the other one. I got the fancy pants. Anyways, spoiler alert, we're actually going to draw. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Okay, we wanted to see what we could get. Now, they've got 2 blockers. We're still looking for cards. Okay. Oh, do we have a way? We do. Turn the Vivi sideways so that they have to give up a Nami. 1 there. Okay, swinging 6. Yeah, that was an interesting choice. I get it. Flame me in the comments. But where my mind was is I don't care if they get rid of this card. I want them to block and get rid of this card. But that's also kind of easy to. What I'm saying is you're going to block out of these easy. But when it comes to these, you're not going to be able to save her. Right? But it looks like everything worked out that way. So, it is what it is. But I was hoping that they would block with her earlier and then use their ability and then, whatever. Another one. God bless, okay? We just got to survive. We're only a 5. Gotta survive. And if I live to tell the tale, yeah, okay. Hear me out. We got rid of him. I think we needed him. I think we really needed him. Oh, Barbarella. Oh my Shayla. We can't. Oh, yeah, we got it right there. Great. Gum Gum Giant for the win. Gum Gum Giant for the win. There we go, baby. Oh, we like the big quits. Double Uso Hachi, me double Uso Horny. They would have had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4K counter was hashtag not gonna do it, gang. We just had another Robin, another Goldie Roger. Yeah, so we were gonna do 7, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1, and then we were gonna have 2 11s. 2 11s, baby. Again, we got a 211 in progress. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Comment down below if it's appropriate. Actually, comment down below if it's not appropriate. That'd be even funner. Anyways, yeah, that was just a great match. When we're able to hang and bang with a board of this caliber, okay, I know the Vivi's pissed. I would be too. But when we're able to hang and bang with a board of this caliber, turn the game around, backside into fakie, and make it happen. I mean, what else? What else, dude? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is why I get hyped. This is why I get hyped. We're all doing the line of cope together, okay? We're all doing rails of cope together, and this is why I get hyped, because things like this are happening, and it's not like, oh, and you know when the most cope thing that I was trying to smoke, I was trying to make happen before, was I wanted to do Animal Kingdom and Black Purple Luffy. Okay, I wanted Animal Kingdom. Let me show you guys real quick. I wanted Animal Kingdom and Black Purple Luffy, and I wanted to make this card work because Dawn -2 K up to one of your opponent's cost with a 3 or less, and one of them with a 2 or less. This was like your the Lucci, right? This is one of those, and I just wanted to make it work so bad because if I drop this card after minusing down and in XYZ, it would work. That was just shot in the dark, shot in the darkest circle of hell. Like, it just was not. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and if we got this, and we could just minus and get everybody back to back, and then we drop this, and it's great. It's a great line of play and thinking, sure, but it just was too much to overcome. God, it was too much to overcome back then, right? It's just too much to overcome. This is happening all the time. Every game. It's happening every game. Let's keep it moving. All right, so we got one more for you guys. I was trying to find some more of the OP14. At the time I was on, just found me a Blurple, Burp the Baby Luffy. And again, we are going first because we know they like their curb. And one thing I like to do is drop that Black Maria because now we're on curb for the rest of the game. They're not known for their early game removal. So when they ramp, we ramp, everybody's happy. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to play out my Sanji. Grab that giant, please. Oh, yeah, we got 2 giants. I think I might just search again. Oh, yeah, give me the brew. Okay, now we already got a Goldie Roger, which is nice. So I'm about to say, please swing 7. We do that, and 7 in the 6. Bond Clay has nothing to mimic. God bless you. I would almost be tempted to drop the Sanji just to get rid of the Bon Kure. Now here is a very interesting play for them. I love that Lin in this list. Oh yeah. Just putting out a 7K body you gotta deal with, okay? 7K body you gotta deal with. And if you do anything but remove them, they get to draw a life. This is the new Lin. This is the new Big Mom support. Purple Big Mom support for Blue Purple Burp the Burple Baby Luffy. Oh, yeah, the UP Poopy Luffy. Mommy's got to come train some poopy diapies. Those doity diapies. Big Mama's back. And she looks a little different. Good for her. Ozempic Mama. Oh, big Ozempic Mom. Lil Ozempic Mom. Anyways, give them 1K for that. I think we can take our first life. Yeah, we'll take, man, we got a 2K. That's nice. All right. Rubbing my hands together like Berman. Why? Because we're going to swing 2 there. Yeah. And we have a choice of going up to 9K, which we're obviously going to do. But at some point in time, we will be able to croc out that Goldie Roger. Oh, yeah. Now, I'd make a very interesting executive decision to swing 9 into 7 to get that body off the board. Now, my thinking process there is, I know, very interesting decision. But what it is that their mom is going to be able to swing into our Luffy for free. Okay, we're already at 10 Dawn. Let me do what I can to protect. That was what I was thinking. I'm a 9K body. They're going for the 7K body. Okay, that's what's actually going to happen. So, you know, now the cool thing is a 10K swing from Roger. We get out of that with a 1 Gum Gum Giant and we get to search. My next play, I know I got Secret Luffy burning a hole in my hand, but my next play, especially now that I gave him 3 life, right, is definitely the Crocodile. Now, we could also get out of this for free. Yeah, draw 2 cards. We got rid of the Gatling. I don't know about getting rid of the Gatling. Luckily, we drew into enough counter there. Yeah, you see? Yeah, this is why we should have got rid of the other thing. Yeah, now we can't do nothing. We're going back to 8. They just red rock our dirtbags. Just able. Now we got to go right back to 10, fortunately for us. Very interesting turn we got ahead of us. Very interesting turn we got ahead of us. And as a matter of fact, I think that I think this is a little bit of a hashtag piss poor decision making on my end. At least the Roger can't attack, so we only got 2 attacks coming. I know they want to get rid of that 10K body, but they just can't. They just can't. Now they've got to figure out how they're going to finish me off on stream. So we've got 2, 3, plus 3. We got 6K encounter. I could give them a 2K. Or we could, yeah, I was going to say, I think we could have took. No, because they would swing 11. Oh, they're doing that instead. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say they can swing 11. Now, we're getting them in a bit of a bone zone scenario because we can drop a Croc and freeze that Goldie Roger again. Oh, yes! Are you guys seeing this? All right, so we froze the Goldie Roger. Now we can swing 6. You got to give me something. Okay, swing 10, definitely got to give me something. Okay, swing 10, you got to give me something. Okay, you still took 9, 10. Okay, that was a huge misplay. Do you got no counter in your hand? You got no counter in your hand? That would be nuts. Stranger things have happened, right? Can we go to 16? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Okay. We got to get out of this, and we do. Give them Roger. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And it's time, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, we get the disconnect. The concedes, the loses, the wins, the quits. The opponent has disconnects. What happened? What happened? So they're going to get a Gum Gum Giant. Oh, I'll tell you what happened. They didn't have no Dawn up. They didn't have no Dawn up. Look at all these events. They had actually a really good hand. They run the Douglas Bullet, by the way. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7K encounter, but no Dawn up. That's going to be what hurts. You know what else is going to be what hurts? We survived, okay? We were going to be able to swing 6 here, okay? And then we would have 9 Dawn up. So we could swing 6. You got to give me a card. Then we could swing 8 the first time, right? Don't let me embarrass myself. Yeah, it'd be 8 the first time, and then I'd probably just swing 8 twice here and leave 1 up for an 11. But we would swing 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 11. 6, 8, 8, 10, 10, 11. That is 1 card, 2 cards, 2 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards because they're 11. Yeah, was that 13 cards I would have took in hand? God bless. To conventionally get out of it with no with no como se dice, with no giants or buffoonery. But yeah, that's crazy, fam. That's crazy. And again, very similar ending, right? Let's take it over just a little. Well, there you have it, gang. I'm gonna put it right there. Irwin D. Luffy, Steve Irwin D. Luffy, okay? Monka de Luffy, the Crocodile Hunter. Oh, yeah. K Design. I might need this is what I was telling you. Chris. This is what I was telling you. This one might be the one. Anyhow, a lot of fun, very consistent. Where else can we go? That's the question, right? That's the question. What can we do? Is it about a Baroque Works? I don't think it's about a Baroque Works build. This is only leaders including Baroque Works. Believe me, I would have ran that up immediately. Baroque Works. Yeah, so to do that, to get the, if Miss All Sunday, okay? If Miss All Sunday was not leader locked, I would probably have never looked back, okay? Like, it would have been Monka de Luffy and a Baroque's work package with some ramp. Magnifique. Call it a day, right? But it just didn't work out like that. It's just hashtag not it. Not like that. That's a lot of hands. She's doing all them hands. What's that? If you have 7 or more cards in your trash, draw 1 card and trash 1 card from your hand and a blocker. That might be good. Yeah, that might be good. But yeah, so, you know, in the world of I just don't see, and we got a lot of good purple and black. We got a lot of good, maybe there's something to it here, you know. It's all very stringent. It's all straight. They only work for their boss. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So we're working around, we're figuring it out. But also, and the only reason why I'm sticking to straw or baroques is because I'm trying to figure out a way that we can get something very consistent, very searchable, etc. But right now, at first glance, this is where I went. This is where I was at. You guys, of course, we got to remember we do have access. I say access, but like, you know, cards like Kaido used to be really good. Kaido was really good. This one is, well, that's just for popping. Let's talk about cards for minimizing or lowering. We had Suru, right? We had Suru doing their thing, minusing 2 cost. If you play out a Suru, you're freezing anything in the game. Now, unfortunately, the thing about this card, the limitation is that it can't attack until the end of the turn, and you draw a card. If it was can't rest until the end of the turn, draw a card, yo, that would be huge. This would be a game-winning, game-breaking card. And I think maybe it's just too much value to draw a card and do that. But I would really love to have that. I would really like it. Because then you would have, you would be turning your whatchamacallit sideways. You'd be turning your Newgate sideways and going for game. But check this out. While we're smoking that. What is a green and black leader? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Perona. Yeah, where's green and black at? Green and black. We got a green. Oh, this is a green and black as well. All of your opponents get -1 of their cost. Yo, I got to talk to my dog George about Isho. Because you could run Croc in that. You give 1 Dawn, everybody is touched. Everybody is touched by Croc immediately. Spice. God bless. And that is a giant woman. I was thinking about my Perona. Where's she at? Oh, right here. Choose one of the following effects. Rest up to one of your opponents to cost 4 or less, or up to one of your opponents gets -1 cost during this turn. The big question is Gecko Moria? No, the new Gecko isn't there. What's this one? Yeah. They need to bring this one back, man. It's cool. Bring it back. Just leader lock it. Give it the leader lock treatment. But anyways, yeah. So this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be one of the best black cards that we've gotten in a long time. I think it's just super versatile. Brings a lot of value, even outside of Baroque Works. Now, I understand that we are feeling the value that we feel because we're getting it out early. So Perona, Isho, they wouldn't be getting that value. They wouldn't be feeling it that soon. They wouldn't be playing it a turn earlier than they should be, like us. So we're really feeling it. We're really feeling it because we start on whatever curve we start on. You know what I mean? We're just able to play it sooner. So anyhow, that's gonna do it for us here today, gang. I'm gonna go get me some lunch. I am getting a little hungry. Okay, so as this drops, I'm recording this on Sunday. These are matches that I've had over the Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you guys have had a very blessed Thanksgiving weekend. And yeah. So we'll be picking up from here with a Crocodile video, and then I'm also revisiting the Santa Loof. Also revisiting Santa Loof because of my dog Homeland. Now I did a little bit of adjustments to this list to kind of tailor it for me, but I have a lot of faith in this new list, and I'm looking forward to having some fun with that. We got videos, man. No more. We don't have any more tournaments upcoming, so it's just gonna be videos. So a lot of fun to come. Thank you guys so much for rocking with my Irwin D. Luffy. I love you guys. Love yourself, respect others. Live in your purpose, on your purpose. That's the new one. It's an oldie but a goodie. I used to say that. Anyways, catch you in the next one. Peace.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.